guys, welcome back to Ghost Trick. It's TJ, a gamer girl, signing on. So, last episode, we did chapter 12. And just more and more and more I'm believing like Habanella has something to do with all this. He's involved somehow. Just... Anyway, now we're on chapter 13. I visited the novelist apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped. I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison bag arrives to pick up our death row inmate. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave her nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone. Your horrible mother! I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. My fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look at what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. And here's to me not uploading this episode at 3 a.m. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Amelie. I hate you! Nah, it's gonna be tonight. Looks like this little girl will save all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now if I could just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Phone! Amelie, I told you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about him, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? You're still a horrible mother. Yeah, I'm with her. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father. I hate you! I can hear you, you know. Good! What a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are. But I know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call. Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall cabanella to one side. Ooh. Angle those candles. I get a feeling that... yeah. Oh heavens, a blackout! At a critical time like this! Of course, dim light suits my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Do I need to smack a bitch in the head? I wouldn't drink out of that afterwards. Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Sorry, little buddy. What a naughty chandelier. Freeze it right back up. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit! This woman is nuts! 3, 2. There we go! Bitch! Emily! Emily, help me! Mama! Sorry, Mama, I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. Now you stay right there. This chandelier is tighter on her than her wedding band. She will be able to escape on her own. And no way in hell I'm helping her. Jesus. What is going on here? Emily, look! Do you see this? Help me, please! Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Oh, this poor mouse! Somebody put its tail out! Mama! Mama! What in the world is going on here? Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Don't you dare, Amelie! Oh, screw you. Hello, Papa? Amelie! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard they said you were... No, never mind, it's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa! Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama! I mean your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up, all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down! She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake, but it's all right now. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. I find it hard to believe that I'm anywhere near as important to Mama as to you, but okay. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Amelie. So, good night, my sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Amelie. I thought all you ever did was write those weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Oh, maybe you better wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you'll let me down? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm still feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Tonight on the holiest of nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing on me would be the chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. Such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? There's something very wrong with this family, let me tell you this much, Sizzle. In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mystery is being cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who's just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. You didn't do shit, you jackass. What did he do? Thank you! But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you're still looking happy. How about a little smile for us? Ugh. Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. Nope. Come here, you. We're gonna have a talk. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known you now. We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. No, none about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Chowd. Mr. Minister, won't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. There are some cases in the country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course you wouldn't know about them, Detective Chowd. Right, they don't share too much top-secret information with inmates in prison. There were 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All three cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible. The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. Manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. You trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard. No, the person has the same powers as Cecil. The ability to manipulate objects. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Zhao's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What's going on? This document. What am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of the manipulated doesn't clearly remember, huh? Signing execution orders is part of the Justice Minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remember Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out of hand, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose. But it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know, I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order, I'll tell everyone the truth immediately. I'm moving out. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain death slap. What I'm not fine is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. Spirit? As a matter of fact, there is a ghost talking to us right now. What did you say? Jode, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too! I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Inspector! This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Sizzle, if you're there, come to the park immediately. It looks like your help is needed, Sizzle. Yeah, guess so, huh? But I'm already in the phone. She did. It's the only park we have. Yeah. That's why it didn't do a trace complete. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsic Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jout's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Chapter 14. Now we got we've got a ghost that can manipulate people. Well, we'll be doing this chapter in the next episode. Till then, this is the Gamer Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.